The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Bengals and the Commanders, and it comes your way next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are. This one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
Yeah, and I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities are made. I know from talking to these coaches, they're coming in. This game matters. It's how they build their roster. It's how they make the last couple difficult decisions, because once these teams get cut down for the start of the regular season, the real games get going, and they want to make sure they have the right guys in that locker room come week 1.
Final dress rehearsal before the regular season gets started in a couple of weeks' time. And off we go here in the NFL preseason finale. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit... On one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. On this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now here's a keeper on his own read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Make no mistake about it, Mike, even though these games might not mean a lot in the grand scheme, certainly matter when it comes to the evaluation of these rosters. You just can't replicate these situations of live reps in practice. So what do coaches do? They give guys a little bit of taste in the preseason games. Can you separate yourself from the rest of the pack? I'm excited to see who steps up, who makes a case to snatch one of these roster spots over these next couple hours.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. accelerating toward midfield. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their side. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 23.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Commander's first down. They'll send their tight end left. Now a give up the middle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They face 2nd down and 7. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here comes Allen. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled 1st half continues. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Nowhere to go, he is taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 17-yard line.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
That's going to be caught, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the... He knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no...
Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Commanders go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. the Commanders' offense, ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A 24-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that. And you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Back to the air one more time. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are able to get it back within a score.
Bengals 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout.
At the Bengals 35-yard line.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. Back to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. second down and 8. They'll look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop it behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. And they're their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. 3rd and 6. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
This one complete right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Tight end on the move left. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They finish off the preseason unbeaten, and they are ready for the regular season, which will kick off in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
Come and see this. Come on, guys, play together. Making us look bad. What was that? Are you kidding me?